Hey y'all. Alright, so I know this is late. I have been hung up at the hairdresser for 4 hours today. Stop kicking that, Dawson. I've got a sidekick with me. So we're gonna do like a general overview, for I know a lot of you are new, and we're gonna have this referenced on our page. That way, hey Heather, that way people can go back to it. Hey Beth. We're just going to talk general pharmacy things about it, do's and don'ts, kind of compliance things, issues, just kind of a quick reference guide for when you get started, or if you have a new person, if you're wanting to bring somebody on, then you'll have kind of something to reference back to. So most of y'all will know this. I want to throw it out there for those that don't. Farmasi is a almost 70-year-old company. It has been in the United States officially 1 year this month. So 1 year in February is their 1 year anniversary. They are family owned. The grandfather, Dr. C. Tuna, who started all of this, has passed away. His son and his 2 grandsons are now running the company. Hi. And one of the sons, I honestly cannot remember which one it is. They're very close. They look similar. One of them will actually be moving to New York to run the United States Pharmacy. So that is to be coming. Our warehouse is currently in Miami. It is down there because of the ports. They ship our products into us on a boat. So that is where they have our warehouse to make it convenient. They are working kind of, I don't know how soon it will be, because I'm sure it's a large undertaking, but they are planning on putting a pharmacy, a factory in the United States for us to supply us. And I would assume probably when they bring on Canada and Mexico, it will be able to support them as well. So that's pretty neat. Canada and Mexico will be added soon. They said sometime in 2020. We don't have an official date, and we do not know officially if we can recruit in those areas, but it's looking like we may be able to. So if you have friends in Mexico or Puerto Rico or Canada, you'll be able to recruit there hopefully this year. So stop. Jeez Louise, child. Okay. So there's kind of just an overview of Farmasi, all about it. We also have what they call Farmasi, which is in Turkey, where everything is made. They have all our factories there. They control everything. They own the company that makes the plastics. They own the factory that does that. They own the wells that provide the water for the cosmetics. There are actually ladies for our terracotta blushes that you see. There are actually ladies that hand press those terracotta blushes. So it's pretty neat. They're very hands-on with their stuff. Every bit of our rose line, they have a field in France of roses, and that is where they get their supply from. They own those roses that they put in their rose water. So that's ways that they have used to keep the prices so low for us, is because they do own everything. They're not outsourcing anything. They are 100% involved in the entire process. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's get over the basics. So once you sign up, you have created yourself a login and you have your password and all that. So basic website, okay? We are supposed to get an updated website, hopefully sometime this year. So this is for now. When you log into your website, the first screen that you see, it's gonna have your name, it's gonna have your sponsor code, it's gonna have who your sponsor is, it's gonna have your PV, your personal volume, your B2C, which is anything that is purchased out of a customer account, is on your B2C. And one thing to note is those amounts on that screen are separate, okay? So if you personally order $100 and you have a customer place a $100 order, it's going to show up as your PV as 100, your B2C as 50, because it's going to take your commission from that customer's $100, and it's going to show it separately, okay? So if you look and hit your 3 little lines on the side and you open it up and you click on dashboard, when you click there, that is where you will see your PV and your B2C combined, okay? Which is your official personal volume number, okay? They separate it out on that main screen because you know what your commission is going to be. Anything you see in that B2C category will be your commission payment. So they break it out there. Click on dashboard. It will show you everything combined, okay? So looking on our website on the side, you've got your name. You can click on that. You can drop down. There's options there. There's options under, was it personal? I believe it's personal information. You can go there. If you want to view your orders, click on your name on the side. Click orders. It's going to open up another screen. If you're looking at it from a phone, you can't see on the side. But once your package says packed, if you slide your screen over or flip your phone, you'll see an option on the side that says track shipment. They do not send you shipment notifications. Everything can be found there. You can track it 100% through that, okay? You can also go back there and view your orders. You can click on the order number. It will open your invoice up as to what was ordered. You can do the same things under a customer account as well. Pretty much both are going to work the same way. So if you, for some reason, need to enter a ticket, if you have a product issue, a question, whatever it may be, if you go back to your site and click customer support, and the next page that opens, you're going to hit request, okay? And then you're going to have different options. Just pick the one that fits the best, and you can type in your message, whatever it is. Always make sure that you include your order number if it is referencing a specific order. And just tell them what you need, what's going on, and submit it. You can only submit one ticket per issue, and it doesn't matter necessarily if it's a request or an order mix-up, whatever it is. Just click a different one that to the same customer service department. It doesn't necessarily matter if you click the wrong one there or not. So once you submit your ticket, you can go back and view it. So you go back the same way. If you give it a day, let them get it, respond to it, go back to customer support, click back in there, and then it will show your ticket number that you entered, and it will tell you if it's active, if you solved it, once it's delivered. All those things will be listed there, and if you click into it, you will see what their response is. Okay, so that's how they keep up with it. You will not necessarily find it in your emails. It's all right there. It's just kind of a back and forth thing within your actual login. All right. If you have not set up your GPG account, you need to do so. You can find the instructions to do that on our team page. My phone is crooked. You can find the instructions there. So GPG is the way we get paid. So on payday, once we get paid and it's launched, up on your main screen, when you first log in, you're going to see a negative amount. That is your pay. And we get paid by the 15th. Okay, so they have until the 15th of that following month to pay us. They try to pay us by the 10th. That's typically their goal. I've only had it happen once or twice where we were not actually paid on the 15th or on the 10th, but they try to stay pretty close to that, but they have till the 15th. Okay, so if you don't see your pay hit on the 9th or 10th or 11th, they have till the 15th. So you need to set up your GPG, and what you're going to do is you're going to transfer that money into your GPG account, and then that is where you will distribute it into your accounts. If I'm not mistaken, hey Renee, hey Amy, if I'm not mistaken, you can add up to 3 accounts in GPG to distribute your money into if you don't want it just to go all in one. If you want to split it up between your checking and your savings, however you bank, however you handle it. And different banks will take a different length of time to get your money. When I first transferred my money with GPG, it took me 4 days to get the money into my account. Now, outside of this mishap we had this past month, it takes about 2. But it does not count. It has to be on business days. So if we get paid on a Saturday, you can transfer your money 100%. But keep in mind that when you're actually counting your days to get your money into your account is business day. So it will most be like Tuesday before you get your money, or maybe even Wednesday morning. So keep that in mind. If you do not have $50 in pay, you cannot transfer. You've got to have a minimum of $50, but you can use that credit towards a purchase from Farmasi. Even if you got paid $100 and you wanted to leave a little bit of money in there to buy whatever you wanted to buy, you can actually do that as well instead of completely transferring it out. But you've got to have GPG set up. Okay. I'm trying to go. I wrote notes. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything on the website. The only other thing, when you are on the website, if you scroll all the way down to the very, very bottom to where it's black, you will see all of our procedures. You will see our opportunity handbook is down there that you can reference. No, that you can reference down there. Our return policy is in there. All of that information is down there for you. Listen, stop. Okay, so returns. You have 30 days to return something. If you need to make a return, you need to contact customer service. So you're going to go to, you can call them or go to customer support and enter a ticket, either way. And I will, I believe their phone number is in our units, but if not, I will add it. You have 30 days. So you have 30 days to get it entered. Can we get more catalog? Yes, Beth. Give me 1 second. You have 30 days to get a full refund for customers and us. After that 30 days, influencers only can return products. Dawson. Influencers only can return products for 80% refund, okay? Keep in mind when you do this that you have to pay shipping back. That is not a pharmacy. That's not unusual. Most companies are like that. But the thing is, depending on what you or your customer is needing to return, it may just be easier and more customer service as a personal relationship if you just replace it yourself. She needs a nap. So, like, if they're having an issue with, like, let's take the stay mat for example. It's $12.90, so our cost is $6.45, but you have to pay to ship that back. So minimum, you've got $3, $3.50 tied up in it to return it. Sometimes it's just easier to just purchase it again, or use it as a tester, something like that, than it is to return it. Because when you return something, you have to wait for them to receive it. You have to wait for them to process it, and then that amount is going to come back out of your PV that month. So they process all returns before they pay us. So that is one reason why it takes a while. Any returns that come in for that month have to be processed before they pay us, because it comes back out of your personal volume or your group volume, whatever. It comes out of that. So, and then once they receive it, they will refund you. So sometimes it's just easier and better customer service to your customer if you just handle it internally. And just, it kind of sucks, but sometimes it's better to do that. If you want to return it, you absolutely 100% can. You have 30 days and you can do that. Up to you. Okay, so catalogs. Yes. So when you log in, go back to your sidebar, scroll down, and you'll see support products. In support products, that is where you will find your catalogs. You will find hats. You will find shirts. The shirts are sized in European sizes, so they are very small. They're very small. I fit in a men's extra large, and it is still snug. So if you're like me and you're on the bustier side or a little bit larger side, you may just want to skip getting a shirt and have one done yourself. But if you look at, that's where all that is. Our samples are in there. Catalogs are in there. I will tell you that we get catalogs here. I'm trying to figure out how to turn this thing off. I don't think I know how. We get catalogs every 3 months. There we go. So we had a catalog in January. We will get a new catalog April the 1st. And usually we get to see it on the day before the 1st. So 30th, 31st, we'll get to see it. Typically there are at least 1 or 2 new products in there. So like this time we're hearing that they're discontinuing the mask and bringing something else in. So there should be something new in the April catalog. Okay. Anything there, if it's out of stock, it just won't show it. Or if you see when you try to order something and it pops up that red bar and it says something about a callback, something, that means it's out of stock. That's what that means. All right. Let's see. Okay, so if you look in this group on our team page, if you look on the very top underneath the picture, there's a little scroll bar. You can find photos, albums. So if you look at units, if you're brand new or you have somebody new, if you click on units, it will open up kind of a beginner's guide of things to do. So their how to find their website is on there, setting up their GPG account, all those things are in that units. So it's quick and easy to accessible, especially if you are tied up and your newbie needs something right then. That's a great place to reference them back to. And we also have our albums. In there, there are pictures. I am going to be working on updating those within this month, the rest of the month, getting more pictures in there and updated and graphics and stuff like that, so y'all don't have to stray too far to find them. So make sure that you are using the team page. Anybody that you sponsor, add them in there, and that way we can all kind of help each other and have an easy place for everybody to kind of find general stuff, because especially a new person, we don't want to just dump them in a general graphics group, because that could be a mess, especially if you're new, okay? Because we don't want any misinformation. I have seen people make bundles before and post graphics of them and the pricing be wrong. So make sure you always check those things before you share. Okay, so let's talk compliance. So there are rules that Farmasi has for us. When you agree to be a influencer, you agree to these rules. So one of the I'm gonna hit the big ones, okay? Generally, you don't have to worry about anything. So we cannot offer a giveaway attached to a purchase. We can give away Farmasi products, but it has to be unattached to a purchase. So you can say like and comment, you can say share this post and be entered into a giveaway, tag a friend, anything like that. You can offer a Farmasi product. You just can't say anybody that makes a purchase this month will be entered into a drawing, okay? So pretty straightforward. If you do a non-Farmasi item, if you decide you give away a set of brushes, you give away an Amazon gift card, whatever, rules don't apply. You do whatever you want, okay? As long as it's not a Farmasi product. All right, so we cannot offer publicly any sort of discount or discounted or free shipping. You can say that I'm doing a bulk order. You can say that there's perks to the bulk order. Hey, Carrie. You can say, you know, message me for more details about my bulk order. Anything like that you can do. You just cannot say, I'm putting in a bulk order with discounted shipping. It's only going to be $3. You can't say that, okay? And once you start building your business up a little bit more, most of your customers will know that, and they're fine with it. So just don't publicly put that out there. All right, and you can't discount the price. So you can't say, the first person that places an order, I'm going to give you 10% off, or today only, I'm doing a 20% discount for everybody, or anything. You can't do it publicly, okay? If you want to say, I'm offering a special deal, send me a message, drop me a comment, and do that privately, straight in Messenger or something like that, that's okay in my book. You can go for it. Just do not do it on your public wall. There are what we like to call compliance police, and they like to turn people in. They're pretty much nosy biddies. Okay, so just steer clear of it, and everybody lives in a happy little world. So just keep everything like that in Messenger, in a text message, one-on-one kind of thing. You can also, if you want to have a sale or something like that, you can do an event and make your event private, okay? You can absolutely do that. Just make sure it's not on a public wall for the world to see. All right, what else have we got? All right, so last one, as far as compliance. Farmasi has done something. They updated the compliance rules like a month and a half ago, and I'm actually very happy that they did this, because this is an issue that I had when I was at Unique that I wish we would have had some help with. If you join Farmasi and you decide to bring somebody on, to sponsor a person, to recruit a person, you have now become a leader, okay? And there are expectations of you as a leader. If you don't want to do that, if you don't want to be a leader, you don't want to have that on you, do not sponsor someone. Just pass them on or something like that if you're not willing to. We want everybody here to have somebody that they can go to. If you're wanting to build a team, we are here to support you and help you build that team in any way possible. We will all support you in that. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you to boost your sales, to boost your team, whatever you need. But if you're not willing to help that person, to teach that person, then sponsoring is made for you. All right. So Farmasi says that if you become a leader, you have to give that person the basic information. You have to be a leader. If you do not, they can remove that person from you, all the way up to taking your contract with them and terminating you as an influencer. So they take it pretty seriously, but I think it's a very good thing in my opinion, because that means that you can't just go sponsor 20 people and go MIA, okay? They don't want to see that. So if you have somebody on your team and you block them so they can't see you or talk to you or communicate with you, that is a way that they can be removed from your team. If you don't give them basic info is, here's your website, this is your sponsor code, this is Farmasi's customer service number, here's their corporate page, you know, scroll to the bottom of the screen, that's where our compliance and rules and stuff are in our opportunity booklet. That's pretty much all you have to do, okay? It's pretty simple. You just have to be open. And if you don't know the answer to something, that is not what they're talking about. Just say, I don't know the answer, but we'll find the answer, or direct them to somebody else, okay? It's okay if you don't have all the answers or you don't know what they're talking about. That's perfectly fine. Just make sure that you don't just brush them off. Point them in the right direction, get them headed in the right direction, and that way their question can get answered. So, and it's a great way to pop in the team chat and ask questions there, okay? Because usually one of us can kind of answer it, especially the ones of us that have been here a little bit longer. But that's kind of the basic overview of Farmasi and kind of the ins and outs and do's and don'ts. It's pretty straightforward. They're pretty, they're pretty laid back about everything. Just, you know, sell the product. Don't discount it. Everything's in your back office. If you have questions, we are all here to help you. You are more than welcome to message me. Even if you are not directly under me, if you're kind of down under somebody else, message me. I don't mind. I'm here to help all of you. So if you have questions, just ask them. Check our units. If somebody's not available and you're needing help with something, check the units and see if there's something there that can help you until one of us is able to get back to you, or until your sponsor is able to get back to you. I will ask that if you have kind of simple, quick questions, try to go to the person that sponsored you and let them help you. Give them the opportunity to help you before you kind of escalate it on up. But other than that, we're all here to help each other. We are all supporting each other. If you need help, if you need boosting a post, if you're not sure what to post, any of that, need help with a color match, whatever it is, hop in the team chat and we will help you. All right, guys, I hope y'all have a great Saturday night. I'm going to post this into the units for us. That way you can go back to it with your new people later if you need to and have a quick place for them.